You guys might have noticed it has been a while since I have uploaded, maybe about a month or so, and you guys will find out why. So this is it. This is the new reptile room. I recently moved with my girlfriend, and we got a new place. And this is it. So with that, we'll get into it. We'll take a look at Stitch and Athena. We'll take a look at all of the bugs in my care. You guys should recognize who this is. This is the OG. This is Athena, the original gecko. I've had her since October. It'll be 2 years in October, something like that. But let's take her out, see how she's doing. Come on. Come on. She's put on a lot of weight, and I know we do have to do a new update on that as well. Come on. You're fine. There you go. And you can tell she's all fired up. Really dark colors, high white contrast. She's doing awesome. Her enclosure's doing well too. Maybe a little different from the last time you saw it. I'm not too positive. I know this plant back here is dying. It's a bird's nest fern. But all the others seem to be doing really well. And I do know the tank is a little dirty. I gotta clean that as well. And that can be another video. I'll show you guys how to go over that, what to do, what not to use, stuff like that. 'Cause I spent a good bit of money on cleaning supplies and stuff like that and found out some of the easiest ways or the cheapest ways. So this is Athena, it's her enclosure. We'll take a look at Stitch just next door. She's hiding too. You might be able to see her. Ta-da! She's doing well too. Hey Stitch. Now if you guys don't remember who this is Stitch. I rescued her from someone who could no longer take care of her. I'll leave a link in the top right corner there. So Athena is a harlequin, whereas Stitch is a flame. She's lacking the white colors. Let me move that thumb. Move that hand. Or not. There we go. Her enclosure probably looks a little different from when the last time you saw her. When I moved, I added this magnatural vine thing to help her feel more secure, and I think she's digging it. Because before she was just hiding in the back there, and give her more hiding places. And there you have it, there's Stitch. Go on. Where are you going? She's a real people person. Whereas Athena will try to jump away from me, she will try to jump towards me. She's still on her 12 by 12 by 18. She'll hopefully get an upgrade soon. You might notice this is a little different. I got a lot less plants and it's in a different enclosure. These are my plants. They used to be in this 20 high. Someone recently gave this to me, so I decided why not make use of it. And something else will be happening with this guy as well. We're going to be doing something and it's going to be going in there. Leave a comment down below what you guys think it's going to be. I'm super excited about it. It's going to be very pretty. So with that, let's get on to the bugs. We got my roach container right here. They're doing alright. Just recently fed them. A little bit of cricket mix. They get the bug burger as well as fruits and veggies, stuff like that. And we are going to go through and clean this as well because it is in need of a good cleaning. And unfortunately that's a dead one. It's a tiny one. Oh, take a look at that. See it? That one recently just molted. That's why it's white. What do you know? So that's pretty cool. We got another molted one. Or a couple molted ones. And for some reason there's cricket in there. These guys are all doing really well. So you can see there's a lot of frass, a lot of dead skins, and unfortunately a few dead ones. But we'll be taking care of that soon. This is one of my adult females, and you can see on my thumb there, it's one of the nymphs. Just a baby guy. Another nymph. And let's see if I can't find, there it is. These guys. These are your males. These are gonna have wings. They can fly, but it has to be at certain temperatures, I guess. I don't know. I've only seen them fall. I've never seen them actually try to fly or glide or anything like that, so I'm somewhat skeptical. Ooh, it's got a lot of gold. But yeah, they're doing awesome. Stitch will eat these guys. Athena won't. And obviously Stitch will have to eat the smaller ones, but look at this size. Alright, so with those guys out of the way, they're doing well. They're going to get a enclosure upgrade as well. Doing something different. Similar but different. That way I don't have to cut out ventilation holes. This one that I'll be using has built-in ventilation holes. So with that out of the way, let's get into the other bugs. Let's get into my springtails and my isopods. So these are my isopods and springtails. You might notice this looks a little different than what it did before. This was my Armadillium maculatum culture, or my zebra isopod culture. This now houses my Brasilio pruinosus, because unfortunately the zebra isopods dried out and died. So let's take a look at these guys. Now, I had a culture of these guys before. I had two cultures rather, but unfortunately the two cultures crashed, and I was only able to save about 20 of them. And from that, I was able to rebuild it. I don't entirely know what happened with it, but it happened and I dealt with it. So there's definitely not a lot of these guys, but they're getting there. Skim down in the corner there. I have these guys in Athena's tank. They're very opportunistic when it comes to feeding like plant matter, fruits, veggies. They'll also eat protein. I put a pinky mouse in there because I was testing something out with the two geckos to see if they would eat it. Frozen, of course, and they did not. So I tossed it in there and it was gone within 12 hours. So they are very, very opportunistic. We got our two Canyon and dwarf white isopods. These guys are doing really well too. See if any will pop out. There we are. Now these guys, along with the giant canyons, will be getting an upgrade as well. I'm going to combine both cultures in one large one so they can reproduce better and free up some space, to be honest. These guys are doing well. Same with that culture. We'll take a look at the giant canyons. And these two cultures are for sale as well, or part of them rather. So if you're interested and you're in the upstate New York area, drop me a comment down below, or you can go on my Facebook or Instagram page, GeminiExotics.com, on either Facebook or Instagram, and let me know. So these guys are awesome. These guys are more of a arid species, so they're good for leopard geckos, bearded dragons, savanna monitors, stuff like that. There is a lot more in here than what is showing. So a lot of them like to bury, so I'm hoping to do something about that so I can easily find them a little bit better. So that's that. Those guys are doing really well. And like I said, these guys are going to be getting an upgrade with their enclosure. They're all going to be going, the 2 containers are going to be going into one large one. And we got our springtails. Oh. Yeah, the 2 master cultures, we'll take a look at those, because there's no point in going over all 7 of them. These guys are hip-hopping. Now, cultures of these are for sale as well. Again, message me on Gemini Exotics at Facebook. I'll help you out. And this culture, actually, we did a video on. So you guys, I'll leave a link up in the top corner. You guys can do a comparison. Because this, they're doing phenomenal from when they first started. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like and drop a comment down below.